Okay. What we about to get into at this very moment, you reading the screen, nuclear warfare, manipulation of the gamma wave. Yeah, that's Godzilla, mushroom cloud, and the Big Bang. We gonna tie all that together, how they all relate. Cause I was just talking to my sons, and we talking about Godzilla and stuff, and it made me think about what Godzilla represents. A monster, America, new America, prides itself on its monsters. Why? It keeps fear. It keeps pandemonium. Hence the god Pan. In they time of dumbing down the people. See, like with this type of antics, man, this is inhumane. You don't raise a country like this or a people because of stuff like this. We believe in the devil, evil, demons, and that's like kind of putting a damper on living. Like you become a prepper when you know this type of technology and weapons are formed against the people who not even aware of this type of knowledge and how it could be done with the harnessing of light. A bomb is just a harnessing of energy, light, power. That same power we was just talking about with the solar plexus and it keeping you confused and lost because these gamma waves are helpful and they dangerous at the same time. And I'm about to show you that. I'm about to show you that because how these clouds, I mean how the importance of that cloud looking like that, like a mushroom, the pole going up it, and then it's blooming at the top like a flower, and the base at the bottom. But Godzilla got these moves that he do, atomic breath and a nuclear pulse. A nuclear pulse is a burst of electromagnetic radiation created by the nuclear explosion, right? But the effects that they have on beings, that these people know who constructing these weapons. These people know that they harmful with the amount of materials that they putting inside of it, right? It says though electrical potential differences can accumulate in electrical conductors after an EMP, it will generally not flow out into human or animal bodies, and thus contact is safe. EMPs of sufficient magnitude and length have the potential to affect the human body. Possible side effects include cellular mutations, nervous system damages, internal burns, brain damage, temporary problems with thinking and memory, because that memory in those clouds are mnemonic. Mnemonic meaning it's aiding with it help you remember. It help you remember. And this is things like activating your Akashic records, activating your DNA so you can remember. However, this would be in extreme cases like being near the center of the blast and being exposed to a large amount of radiation and EMP waves. So the army is withholding a lot of information. So they turning these clouds into death clouds. And this is what the cloud is. An aerosol. What's an aerosol? What is aerosol? It's defined as a suspension system of solid or liquid particles in a gas. An aerosol includes both the particles and the suspending gas, which is usually air. In this case, it's not air. In this case, it's all of the nuclear power not needed for creation, because this is creating something that is so negative. Hence, like this right here. Um, oh yeah, filling the cloud with ions and iron, causing the same thing like we just read. DNA damage, skin damage, cellular damage, disruption of molecular bonds, atmospheric ionization. Ionizing radiation from cosmic rays can enhance ionization in the Earth's atmosphere, particularly over the polar caps. If we not living over polar caps, then what is the point of doing that? And that happens automatically over there, where it is polar caps. Ionizing radiation, however, very high energy particles can produce visible effects on both organic and inorganic matter. And I was looking up the type of clouds, but this list right here give us all of the 8 layers that clouds reach. We talk about the ionosphere, magnetosphere, all of that. Right. When they blow up these bombs, it's not crystals and it's not ice crystals like in in a regular cloud. These crystals gotta fall to the earth. But in their case, when they doing this cloud falling, it's gonna poison everybody. Look at the Chernobyl disaster. Go look it up. Go look it up. Cause there's gonna be a brief video. And if you don't get it after this, hey, we could pick it up another time. But one of those instances was the Manhattan Project, as you see here, the secrecy of it. People think secretaries and all of that, politicians be telling the truth. They really don't. They really don't. And I've been proving that like forever since this YouTube started, my page started. But let's read on the secrecy though. The Manhattan Project operated under a mandate of absolute secrecy from Roosevelt, meaning that the very existence of the project itself was to be kept secret. Why? Because people was dying. If we you go look up Chernobyl right now, they got black mushrooms growing that's absorbing the radiation and is cleaning it up. So go look into that. This proved a daunting task given the amount of knowledge and speculation about nuclear fission that existed prior to the Manhattan Project, the huge numbers of people involved, and the scale of the facilities. Groves adopted an extreme version of compartmentalism, the need to know policy. Compartmentalization of knowledge to me was the very heart of security. My rule was simple and not capable of misinterpretation. Each man should know everything he needed to know to do his job and nothing else. Adherence to this rule not only provided an adequate measure of security, but it greatly improved overall efficiency by making our people stick to their knitting. Let me rewind. But it greatly improved overall efficiency by making our people stick to their knitting. Do your job. This ain't your business, basically. And it made quite clear to all concerned that the project existed to produce a specific end product. See, this is what y'all Christians be talking about, the end of times. When they hit this, because I'm pretty sure that it made enough to blow up in every part of the world, every cardinal direction, northeast, southwest. Not to enable individuals to satisfy their curiosity and to increase their scientific knowledge. That was not what it was for. Roosevelt telling you this. Not to enable individuals to satisfy their curiosity and to increase their scientific knowledge. See, look, now it's talking about the FBI. This clashed with the norms of many of the scientists involved who claim that science could not operate successfully under such requirements, excuse me. And see, and that's what I be talking about too. The science that I'm into, knowledge I'm into, it ain't hurting people. It ain't using people as subjects or objects, you know. We proven better. The Manhattan Project officials had also difficulty with journalists, congressmen, federal officials who were not in the know. Residents near local sites, judges adjudicating land claims, and other sources of speculation, prying, and leaks, along with concerns about espionage and sabotage. This is sabotage. How can you go into the future? How can you go into the future with aerosol with stuff falling from the sky and you getting burned, frostbite, aerosol frostbite of the skin? You receiving cellular damage, intentional and abuse fluorinated hydrocarbon. Aerosol propellants can be used as with solvents. A common form is huffing as a means of intoxication. When inhaled, aerosols can cause the same frostbite as on other parts of the body. When inhaled, the National Institute on Drug Abuse has published various resources on the internet warning of the effects of this abuse. Some aerosol burns are intentionally self inflicted, the reasons being emotional, psychological. Household aerosol products such as air fresheners and deodorants can be a convenient, easily available means to satisfy the compulsions. Hell, dog. But hence why they had to use a monster. Because the people that underwent that are either dead or they look like this. Look, hold on, look. Or they look like this. I remember the hills have eyes. Or they look like this. Because that's what it was about. These nuclear warfares and missions, that cloud is raining down materials, not like the Big Bang over here on the right to the far right. It's not it's not doing that because what's falling from the Big Bang is from a star. Then it would be then it would be the highest cloud. It would be the highest cloud because the cloud falling to the ground would be like a thread. The thread the thread of what, AJ? The thread of a flower. And we falling down that thread when we wanting to experience the experience. Cause look at this. These anthers right here, these brown, would be the clouds. Were they coming up out the bait that right in there? That would be the floor. That would be the base. So if you looking at these as clouds and these clouds, threads are weaving reality. to where we can see, to where we can touch with the help of the gamma. Like, look at them brown specks right there. Four corners. The alien. It would be it would be like my bad. Let me get it right. Let me get it right. But yeah, the cloud, them aerosol clouds, so soft, so hold on, let me get it right. Because gas is only that light to be going that high. Oh, my bad. I got it. Here we go. And with me just saying that, yeah, when that cloud falling down, this is what you're gonna turn into if you around it. You're gonna turn into a monster or you gonna die. But you would survive if you was in a cave like these people. But no, look, let's get some game on the gamma wave frequency. And y'all know what this will have to deal with. Look, uh, uh, this what it will have to deal with. The Freemason symbol. You see that G right? The G right here around the compass. Around the compass in the Sith, that's the light. That's 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 this. And it's not even necessarily Jesus. Damn. I gotta find one. Hold on. It's like light. It's like the church people. Okay. I can't find one. Like it would be the all of the religious figures with coronas behind them. That would be the light, right? Oh, here go one right here. That that light behind her head would be the Freemason symbol. The Freemason, this, the gamma was shining out from inside of a human. This is like the solar plexus, me explaining, but all of your plexus is lit up. This is like when you see a person glowing. We call it the glow. You glowed up. You glowed, whatever. That's what it basically is. And you can see a person walking in a true light because that gamma wave light is very, very important because that's what you harnessing. That's what you that's what you trying to harness so you can keep on your mission. And then, like I was saying about the Akashic records, you dig into that. You dig in that light. You dissect it. Them little the threads, the threads from the clouds or from the light is the shining out, the angles, like how this how it's spreading out like 360 degrees. Now, gamma waves are a type of brain wave, but if they producing them in a bomb that is uh damn, I just had the word. That's manufactured. This isn't natural workings of reality. This is manufactured sh- light here. Gamma waves are a type of brain wave that oscillate at a frequency of 30 to 100 hertz. The 40 hertz point is particularly significant. Why? Gamma waves are associated with a number of cognitive functions, including attention, memory, visual processing, focus. Freemasons know about mnemonic revelations, and this is why they doing things in our reality to misplace us, misplace the info in our brain and in our body. This is how we can't even remember. We can't even remember because the gamma they feeding us is so full of it's tainted. It's the wrong light. It's the wrong information. Remember I said light is equivalent to fire, equivalent to water, equivalent to everything basically. heating up. So I'm showing you and give you the reasons on why things are being done, and it ain't benefiting you though. Only way it could benefit you is if you know what it is. What do gamma waves do to the body? Gamma waves are associated with higher brain functions like cognition and memory. A recent study has shown that gamma waves can improve your working memory. Gamma waves have the following benefits. So when we seeing these things and they presenting them on the news and all of that, bro, they trying to engineer the reality to suit their narrative. You know what I mean? So that's really a detriment to our future of new America. You know, cause energy can't be destroyed. You can't destroy it, bro. Everything got it. Everything. That's how everything is coming and going. Like, cause we not getting that we not understanding that the clouds is making we the clouds is like the threads of reality. And no matter what we do, say, whatever, dude, it's a piece of it everywhere. It's a piece of everything everywhere and in you because we everything. It took a complex deal. It took a complex inner complex workings to make this type of body, bro. That's what the Big Bang is all about. You know what I'm saying? Like stuff fall to earth and you only go back up. You only go back up when you transitioning, when you die, when you become lighter. That's what dying is. You become lighter. You become the breath again. You become that that energy. Like you become the true you again in search of another body. But if they can take this gamma wave and through your lifetime giving you the wrong information, it's gonna misplace you. You're not gonna know where you are. And then you as you approach transitioning, it's a panic. It's a panic happening because they wouldn't have made Godzilla the face of this nuclear power. And two, look at this. Bobby, what you doing? Say what's up. All right. I ain't gonna force you into that. But look at this. Hold on, let me take y'all back. Take it back. Oh, this is the type of cloud. Serious. Curl like fringe or tuft. Latin cirrus. A lock, a lock of hair. Tendril, curl, ringlet of hair. The fringe of garment, meaning when you, okay, in meteorology, in reference to light, fleecy clouds. So when you are being processed, right, to come to Earth, you are being fashioned, like you're being put together. You could look at every part of the body, and it'll give you a different part of some animal that grew into wanting to experience the experience, but not as an animal no more, as a different type of animation. Let me say that again. Not to experience the experience as an animal or an animation. It wanted to manipulate the animations, because as a human you can indulge in any animation that you want. You can draw a whole story out. The animal can't do that. It's only working with a few animations, and that's it. But it's doing that so it can master those animations and move on. Move on. So, of or like the nucleus of a cell. Nuclear. No, because I'm trying to find zeal. That's what it was. I got, I looked up zeal, right? Yeah, and it's on the fly. Because I'm to show you how to search and come up with answers. Brass finger symbol used by belly dancers. Four at a time. North, south, east, west. Four at a time. All four corners are meeting in the center. All four corners, four at a time, north, south, east, west, are dancing, creating a braid or a cord. And let me show you what a symbol is. Because from these come frequency. String, 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 string. It's frequency coming from these gold plates. All right. And these would be the basis, the cardinal points. But as this is but as this music is playing out, guess what's coming in the form? Guess what's about to be perceived and looked at? You, the being, the being. Because them them clouds with the party going on in it, uh the being is gonna fall to the to the plane, but in a body though. You get it? Like on the Big Bang picture. Because look, because it's like what I explained with the solar plexus. it's gonna this light has to be braided a certain amount of sugars, which are fires, which are amplifiers, are implemented also. But and that's all gamma. That's all gamma. And that's why they gotta lie to you about what gamma is. They gotta give you the false perceptions of what gamma really is. These symbols right here. Look, if I didn't switch the screen, shit. So the and all this shit is symbolic. Symbolic symbols and signals. It's funny. This is called a symbol, and we read up on a gamma because too. Yeah, like it's a this is what's going on is a whole measurement that man is trying to put his finger on. Meaning these men, because look, meaning these men that are full of masculine energy. Because men also means to project with the mind. Look, to think with derivatives referring to of qualities and states of mind or thought in the mind of men. So they giving it to you like two times. Like women don't think or can't think. So all of the information that they trying to present to us is distracting. It's very distracting. It's not empowering or none of that. Cause like I'm really trying to get a good one to where I can give to y'all just nonstop. Like, cause the flower and the base and the yeah, that's a good one. Huh. Hey, cause this is what's in the clouds too though. Spores or pollen. See, cause what's being transported, like they call them pollen vectors. It's stuff that move it, move the pollen. And then look at this. Look at this picture though. Hold on. Like everything is coming from the center. Then we really will have to pay attention. Like these the flowers and plants are like clouds to the ground. Cause we planting our seeds in the floor. Did you get it? We plant our seeds in the floor. flower. Yeah, like y'all don't know how deep this process is. Like I could be going for a minute on this. Pollen vectors, which can be abiotic, wind and water, or biotic, birds, bees, flies, so forth. The process called pollinator mediated selection. All it is light work, holographic light work. And the simpler we can make it, better innovations and creations we can make. So, like I was saying, from them clouds, from them nuclear clouds that they knew they had to stop doing, and they probably will still do it because it's only benefit for them. Because warfare always been around, but not to the point where like this, like countries playing with so much ego that they doing things they don't even have to do. America and Russia fighting, trying to say it's somebody else, and China blaming America blaming China for stuff and all of that. Like this is so raggedy, so raggedy. The stealing of cultures and all of that is gamma. It's information, everything that we can use and not use, and it's gamma, man. It's gamma waves. Masons and Freemasons take pride, man. This shit, look, this what they trying to act like. This is what they trying to be. Actually, this is technology. And the people who don't know technology fall the hardest, bro. People who ain't aware of these creations and stuff fall the hardest. Fall the hardest, man. But in that falling, a union is made. You got both masculine and feminine energy in you, but if you a man, masculine is your power. If you a woman, then feminine is your power. See, this what happened in the Big Bang and why people can't fathom, and they always ask you, what came first? What came first? My bad. My bad. Here, read up on that. A union. That's exactly what's happening here in the Big Bang to make man or woman. But the government and everybody else is disliking man and woman so much that they creating things like the nuclear bomb or a nuclear EMP. And I had read that a lady, man, a lady said her baby got the Pfizer shot and she got fried from the inside out. That's nuclear technology. Nuclear technology. Damn. Cause see, look, on small electronics, an EMP has a smaller effect on shorter lengths of an electrical conductor. Other factors affect the vulnerability of electronics as well. So no hard cutoff length determines whether some piece of equipment will survive. However, small electronic devices such as wristwatches, cell phones will most likely withstand an EMP. Um, Peak electric field at ground zero, 300 kilometers. I told y'all they was trying to mock a star, man. I told you. Look, weapon altitude according to an internet primer published by the Federation of American Scientists. A high altitude nuclear detonation produces an immediate flux of gamma rays from the nuclear reactions within the device. These photons in turn produce high energy free electrons by Compton scattering at altitudes between 20 and 40 kilometers. Listen, this is how when it's falling, you dying. It's getting on your skin, it's burning and shit. These electrons are then trapped in the Earth's magnetic field. What are we? Electromagnetic beings, giving rise to an oscillating electric current. This current is asymmetric in general and gives rise to a rapidly rising radiated electromagnetic field called an electromagnetic pulse. Because the electrons are trapped essentially simultaneously, a large electromagnetic source radiates coherently. So then that's what I was about to say about what they people ask what came first. It's like, bro, everything would have appeared all at the same instance because the perceptions wasn't there. The perceptions wasn't there. The pulse can easily span continent-sized areas. See, and this radiation can affect systems on land, sea, and air. A large device detonated 400, 500 kilometers over Kansas would affect all of the continental U.S. The signal from such an event extends to the visual horizon as seen from the burst point. So this cloud, so this cloud gonna damn near go around the world, making people sick, making people not want to go to work. People gonna be getting burned. People gonna be getting fried, and this is why the diets and what you putting in your brain is crucial because if it's not if it's not the right frequency, then it's burn. You burning. It's like putting foreign when you get sick, you got too many foreign substances in your body, and you get sick to get them out of your body. So then that's when the fight is going on. Opposed to the Big Bang, who putting everything that you need in you at that moment, putting all of the major constituents in you for you to thrive. While Godzilla gonna hit you with his atomic breath and burn your ass and melt your ass. That's what was happening. That's what was happening with the vid-19, man. That's nuclear technology. That's nuclear technology. Where is it? Cause I was gonna go into it on here. Look, and see, look, the gamma ray bursts, flashes of gamma rays from distant galaxies. They trying to mock a star. Why would Godzilla be a monster? Because he frying other monsters, right? But he got his own team. Well, he leading the team, but it's other monsters that's helping Godzilla too. We know what a god is, and we seen what Zilla was, the symbols. So these things have been influenced by our reality, our nature, our environment to carry out the will to turn you into something bigger. When this nuclear bomb is gonna turn you into the hills have eyes, uh, looking motherfucker. Cause see what the free, cause what they calling the constellations, the all-seeing eyes. And shit, let's read up on a neutron star then, and what's up with that? Hold on, cause I swear that's what they trying to do. They trying to make your reality collapse in on you. But dude, it's happening from the inside out. It's gonna always happen from the inside out. Cause how they gonna crumble the reality that is giving them energy? It's wild. A neutron star is the collapsed core of a massive star that has exploded in supernova. Shit, let's see, supernova. Temporary bright star much brighter than a nova. What's a nova? Nova starting suddenly increases in brightness, then slowly fades. But yes, yeah, it's with a nova, supernova. But this, that, we can't forget, man. It's an environment in in clouds. It's an environment in the dirt. It's an environment in between where the birds and insects and bees and all that shit be flying through. It's an environment and it's life to be experienced within that, bro. Like they was talking about compartmentalization. Like, bro, you break it down. That's what compartmentalizing is. You break that shit down. You gonna figure out all pieces of the shit and how it all connect and how it all doesn't connect. And that's just what I'm trying to show y'all. Cause look at these niggas, man. They taking pride in the gamma wave getting stuck on Earth, bro. This is why we believe in evil and shit like that, bro. Again, because we got false people giving us the nuclear warfare, making us think something is what it ain't. You just gotta dissect it, man. You just know what type of people them are now. Like all life is coming from a certain constellation. All life. All life. Should we falling victim to something we don't even gotta fall victim to? Position of a planet in the zodiac, but is it really in the zodiac? Is it really in the zoo type? But I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up, man. See y'all on the next one, man. Hopefully you learned about nuclear warfare, some type of clouds, and they layers that they penetrating. They go into the infinites of infinites high, where we can't even record. Concealing the gamma waves. Stars just controlling the clouds. hmm I'm gonna see y'all in a second, man. I'll be back. I'll be back.